Let's make your soundbar Bluetooth. Jump over to this part of the video if you want to get straight to the steps. But first, if you'd like to learn a little bit about what you're going to need, well, let's talk about that. You're going to need one of these Bluetooth receivers. They can take any soundbar you have, regardless of age, and make it Bluetooth. So you can skip getting a whole new speaker with just one of these for as little as $15. And as you can see, there are a lot of options out there, but they're all going to do this. Take the audio that was coming out of your phone. Once it has the audio, it can then pass all that audio right into your soundbar to play out of much bigger speakers. And the whole setup is basically as simple as this looks. 2 steps. One is wirelessly connecting your phone to the Bluetooth receiver. And 2 is literally just plugging the Bluetooth receiver into your soundbar. And while it's as simple as that, there are a few steps that you might need help with, and I'll go over at this part of the video. But for now, I want to get into something that you may have trouble with, which is all the options that you're going to have. It can be overwhelming with there being so many, so I'm going to break it down into the 2 basic types, the portable kind and the stationary kind. You may want a portable one if you'd like to take it on the go with you, as you won't have to have it plugged in at all times because it comes with a rechargeable battery. Plus, these usually come with an already connected aux jack. So on top of home use, by the way, you could also use it in your car if it has an aux jack. Then you have these, which are pretty small as well, but they're meant to be more stationary. They stay plugged into a power source, so you don't have to worry about recharging them like the portable ones. But hey, you could also just leave those plugged in and maybe even to your TVs. Now, when it comes to these, you'll notice that they have RCA ports, which means you'll need an RCA cable. And that's going to be a problem because, as you can see above, those RCA cables aren't going to go into your soundbar's single auxiliary jack. But no problem, you can just bring in one of these RCA/auxiliary cables, which are made out of the same material, and they use the same signal, so they're totally interchangeable. And that wraps it up. Save this video for later if you want to come back and see the exact how-to instructions, which we'll get into right now. Step 1. Turn on the Bluetooth receiver. If it's got a battery, make sure that it is charged. If it's the stationary kind, make sure that it's plugged into power. Then make the Bluetooth receiver go into what's called pairing mode. This usually involves holding down the power button for about 3 seconds. Then you should notice a light begin to blink on it. This confirms that it is now in pairing mode. So it's time to pair it with your phone. What I mean by this is you're going to go into the Bluetooth settings in your phone, and you'll likely see a list of other Bluetooth devices that you've connected to in the past. So what you'll want to do is look out for a new one that you've never seen before. It'll pop up on the list. So tap it to have it added to the list along with your other already paired Bluetooth devices. Once you do this, your phone is now wirelessly and constantly connected to the Bluetooth receiver. And now we'll be able to complete the connection like 1, 2, 3 right into your soundbar. So now let's focus in on the last part, which is the cable you're going to need. It depends. If you have a Bluetooth receiver like this, then you'll need a cable with RCA jacks on one side and an auxiliary jack to go right into your soundbar just like this. Check out the links in the description if you need to order one or an adapter. Now, in case you didn't know, remember there are 2 kinds, like these portable ones. If you got one like this, then you can much more easily just connect it right into your soundbar, as you see here. Now, if you're still watching because you need to troubleshoot, in other words, you're not getting the audio to come out of your soundbar, check the following. Whichever app you're using usually has a menu for audio. So tap that and see if you see your Bluetooth device listed as one of the options, and select it. If you've done that and still nothing, well, now let's go over and check your soundbar. First, check the most obvious, which is the soundbar on and is the volume up on it? Another not so obvious thing would be the source that you have selected on your soundbar. You see, like this one, there may be multiple channels that you can choose to listen from, like RCA, line in, coaxial, optical, or HDMI ARC. Make sure that on your soundbar you have the input selected to which you have your Bluetooth receiver plugged into. So that concludes this connection. If you're interested in other audio connections, check out this playlist here. And if you want to go beyond audio connections, check out my other channel here, Simple Cafe Home. Hope you subscribe and I'll see you around.